Drama in the Senate. Senator Natasha Uduaghan suspended for defying protocol. The dust had barely settled from the dramatic scenes in the National Assembly on Wednesday, when by Thursday, it seemed like a repeat performance was unfolding. As the Senate president arrived for plenary, tensions flared once again when Senator Natasha Uduaghan refused to stand, openly defying Senate protocol for presiding officers at the start of the session. The atmosphere grew even more intense as the Senate Chief Whip called out the Kogi lawmaker for repeatedly violating the rules. "I have to send one of the sergeants at arms to her. Her conduct is in breach of this rule," the Chief Whip announced, urging Senator Natasha to comply with the regulations. But rather than backing down, Senator Natasha came prepared with another document, a fresh petition against the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio. The petition, signed by her constituents, accused him of sexual harassment, abuse of office, and obstruction of legislative functions. "With your kind permission, may I please lay this petition?" she asked, seeking approval to resubmit the document, which had been dismissed the previous day due to procedural irregularities. Shortly after, the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and Public Petitions submitted its report on Senator Natasha's conduct during plenary on January 20th. The findings highlighted her refusal to move to her newly assigned seat and her continued defiance, including shouting and pointing fingers at the presiding officer. The committee's recommendations were clear: a 6-month suspension for violating Senate rules and bringing the institution into disrepute. However, as lawmakers debated the findings, some suggested reducing the punishment to 3 months. If you follow the sequence, issues of discrimination cannot be proven. In fact, it's the opposite, one lawmaker argued. Others emphasized the importance of maintaining the Senate's integrity, while another advised Senator Natasha to use the suspension period to read and understand the Senate rules better. Ultimately, the Senate voted in favor of the 6-month suspension, effective from March 6, 2025. However, the Senate president offered a lifeline. If a written apology emerges, Senator Natasha shall submit it before any reconsideration. With that ruling, Senator Natasha was escorted out of the chamber by the sergeant at arms, but not without making one final statement: "This injustice will not be sustained. The pursuit of justice continues." In the end, 30 members of the Senate committee endorsed the decision, making this the
that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Uduaghan for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023